Hi, it's Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services, and we're on to the next viewer request. How great is our God, but in the key of C. So as always, I never know the skill set of our musicians, so I'm going to always assume, which may be a bad word, that our musician requester is between beginner and intermediate. So we'll give you the basics of any song we're going to learn. Key of C, scale, not just one level, but two levels. We want you to be able to hear every potential area that a chord can be formed. For the number system users, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, or I call octave 8 from where you begin. So this song is a generic praise song written in the format of the number system. So for the number system users, you're going to be in the 1, and we look to see where we want to place our chords. We generally want to place the chords underneath the melody. Now, the first part of the song has a verse. Right in the scales. So you want to base your chords to support that melody. The 1, the 6. I want to say the 4, but it's really the 2 with a 4 chord, and the 5. Now again, we have different skill sets who do watch my videos, and I do see the comments when they're asking me to slow it down, and I often say take the series of video lessons I have to speed you up to the level of these viewer requests, because the viewers may not want to have a beginner level. So the 1, the splendor of a king. 6, born in majesty. Gotta make sure I'm seeing the words correctly, because I got them right in front of me. Let all the earth rejoice. All the earth rejoice. Now what happens here is that there's a tempo that is involved. So the tempo will help you put the chords in their correct placement as it comes to the melody. So let's pull in our AI singer, Liam. He's going to help us through this. And we're going to have a metronome in the background so you can be able to count the parts. Here we go. 3, 4, the 1.
The splendor of a king.
2, 3 to the 6.
Clothed in majesty.
1 to the 2.
Let all the earth rejoice.
To the
All
5.
the earth rejoice.
It repeats the same thing. To the 1.
He wraps himself
3, 4.
in
1, 2. Get ready. To the 6. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Get ready for the 2. And 2, 3 to the 5. 2, 3. Let's stop it right there. So you see the chords are positioned. Now what can happen here as you build on your bass line, and I'll call it the basic chords, what I call block chords. These are the chords on the block. That's the block. Those are where the chords, where you can just place a chord there and the melody can rest. But you may want to build on that block. That's when you use movement. Just movement on the block. Basic movement. Well, let's go back with our say soloist and show you that movement. 2, 3, and
the splendor of a king, clothed in majesty.
This is all practicing.
Let all the earth rejoice. All the earth rejoice. wraps himself in light.
Just the left hand too.
And darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice, trembles at his voice.
Stop right there. So at each time that you, as you're growing as a musician, you're listening for what you could potentially add to what you currently know. So this is all building blocks. It's not something that's short. There's no shortcut, I should say, to being able to play this type of music. You just have to be able to build, have a good foundation, number one. That's your foundation. Once that foundation is good, put another layer on that foundation. But you don't stop there. You build another floor. But you don't stop there. You build another level. That's why we call these things level: beginner, intermediate, advanced. There's our levels. So now we're going to add a little rhythmic pattern. Okay, this is a lesson. And it's real quick for the viewer, just to get the viewer ready for the song. Here we go. Rhythm.
The splendor of a king, clothed in majesty, let all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice, trembles at his voice.
We'll stop right there. So as you can see, I'm adding different levels. Now, does that mean you stay on that level? No, you can bounce in between each of them. You can be here, and then you can go here, and then you can go here, and then back here. But you have to first have the knowledge that's available to you. All right, so, and these chords that I'm showing you, they're throughout the entire song. They are throughout the entire songs. What happens is that you begin to build more chords. So let's give you some passing chords. And the passing chords, all that does is it puts a bridge between one note, pass, to the next note, pass, pass, pass. As you can see, the same chords, but we're passing through other notes. This helps to build more musical awareness and enhancement to what you're playing. So let's go back to the beginning, put in some passing tones.
The splendor of
Pass to the
a
6,
king,
to the 3, to the 6,
clothed in majesty,
to the 3 again, to the
let
6,
all the
to the
earth
2,
rejoice, all the earth
to the 5, pass from the 5 to the 1,
He wraps himself in light.
the 7, 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, a little bit of advance, 3, 6, 2,
trembles at his voice,
5, 6, 7, 1. So there are so many different ways to approach when you're giving instructions online, because you don't know the skill set of the viewers, of the musicians that are asking a breakdown of a song. I've tried to make it as basic as possible through other videos, so that when you get to this point, you will have a storehouse of references. When I went the 7, 3, 6, those are the Kirk Franklin chords. But if you don't know anything about Kirk Franklin songs, you won't know that these songs, or the Marvin Sapp, never would have made it. Never would have made it. You borrow these passing chords from every song that you could possibly hear. So let's keep the lesson going on. How great is our God is the next section. The chords are the same. How great is our God? Sing with me. How great is our God? For all to see how great is our God. So the chords stay the same. But what happens now, you begin to interject more approaches to it. So let's go. How great?
How great is our God? Sing with me. How great
5.
How great
Passing.
is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God.
Diminish.
And we'll see how great is our God.
Jazz. I've just introduced you to basic 101 jazz chords. As you can see, a nice full chord. These are the jazz chords. That's why I say you can't limit yourself to a bass system for too long. You want to continue to keep building on it. All right, so, and again, these chords are all repeated, but all I did was add a little more spice into it. Now, for those musicians that are struggling with playing scales, I want to give you an example of how important scales are in this song. How you can practice scales with a song like this. Going back to the beginning, I'm going to practice scales. 2, 3, and
The splendor of a king, clothed in majesty. Let all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice, trembles at his voice. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And all will see how great is our God. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And all will see how great is our God.
yeah.
You're the
Now, you might say that, well, that's showing off. Yes, it is. It's showing off what practice will do for you. I'm thinking about that as I'm doing it, trying to match each change and getting in some exercise. Because you want to be able to do this. But if you don't know the scale notes are your best friends, then you will always have an issue. Not when you're learning songs, but when you want to add more to what you currently already know. So there's not really many more chords I can give you. Again, not knowing the skill level, so I'm in between intermediate to beginner. If I went to advanced, it may, for some, be what's the word I want to use? It may make you uncomfortable because you won't be able to reach the chords or be able to hear the chords. But I like to be able to cover our advanced musicians also. So this is for advanced musicians, something that you may not have thought of in playing this song, especially in the key of C. So for the advanced musicians,
the splendor of a king, clothed in majesty. Let all the earth rejoice, all the earth rejoice. He wraps himself in light, and darkness tries to hide, and trembles at his voice, trembles at his voice. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. And all will see how great is our God. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great is our God.
There we go. That's the chord I wanted. That's for our advanced musicians. If you stayed this long in the video, you got some more chords that you can add. So, and again, we'll kind of give as much as we can to our viewer within a certain time limit. So the rest of the song we have here also, and the same chords will apply. So we're going to now help you build on the chords that we've already covered. Here's the second part of the last part of the song.
You're
And
the name above all names.
we'll give it this turn to the sixth.
You are worthy of our praise.
3, 6,
and my
2,
heart will sing.
5.
How great is our God.
All right, and that's all that we had recorded from the voicing. So this is the 1 and the 3 to the 6. 3, diminish on the 6 to the 2 to the 5, and we're going to end you on this chord. And all of this is just inversions of a chord. Sam Tober, Sound of Joy Music Services. As always, if you have any questions, please leave a comment. Like the video. Please like the video. That thumbs up. Like the video. Become a subscriber if you're not currently. There's a lot more videos we're going to be having coming for the remaining of this year, especially with our AI voices. And I'll see you on the next viewer request. Take care.